If you've seen my other videos, you'd know that one of the most important things you need to successfully manage Apis mellifera bees here in the Philippines is having good and reliable access to quality queens. Why? Because no matter how skilled you are or how ideal your location is, your colony's behavior, productivity, and survivability will always depend on the genetics of the queen. A strong, well-bred queen means a calm, productive hive, and a poor quality queen, on the other hand, can lead to weak brood patterns, aggressive behavior, and low honey yield no matter how much effort you put in. Now, there are two kinds of queens you can buy from breeders. Some are naturally mated, which are cheaper. The other types are the artificially inseminated queens or AI queens. These are much more expensive because they're produced under controlled conditions using carefully selected drone genetics. Personally, I only know one supplier, although I've heard a few others, but I haven't bought from them yet, so I cannot really speak from experience. My supplier here in Cebu is my mentor, Jojo de Jesus. He has been producing high quality queens for years, and I can say that confidently from first-hand experience. As you've probably seen in my other videos, my colonies grow strong and stay calm, all thanks to the good genetics from his breeder queens, which he carefully selects and maintains year after year. Today, I actually got lucky enough to be invited to witness how he does it. This is his apiary, which houses dozens of colonies. The first step in artificial or instrumental insemination of queens is drone production and mature drone selection. Drones must be mature and hopefully come from the best queen stock for best results. Drones play a vital role because they're the source of genetic material that makes up half of the next generation's traits. When it comes to drones, the male bees, they actually have just one job, and that's to mate the queen. That's literally their life's purpose. They don't gather nectar, they don't make wax, they don't even help defend the hive. They just eat, fly around, and hope they get the chance to mate. And if they don't get that chance, well, it's game over. The workers either starve them, kick them out of the hive, or they just die off on their own. As my small contribution, I donate drone brood from my colonies, usually those still in capped cells that haven't hatched yet, to help increase their available drone pool. More drones means more diverse and better quality genetics. After everything is prepared and sterilized, the next step is extracting semen from the drones.
Stimulate the drone to evert yung kanya organ niya, yung reproductive organ niya. One first is, kailangan ma-simulate siya to first evert yung initial partial eversion, which is like that, no? Excite, yun, nag-excited siya, orange siya. Then, evert, yun. Underneath, you'll see the medyo brownish, yan, cappuccino color. Here, mas nakikita, no? Yun ang kailangan kunin natin, okay? So, under the microscope, we try to get this. Yun. Ganda naman ng ano. There's the brown cappuccino color. Okay? Yan, yung cappuccino color ngayon ang kukunin natin.
This is done under a microscope using a fine glass syringe, and the drone is gently stimulated until it releases, and the semen is carefully collected and stored in a glass tube. It's a very delicate process, one wrong move and the sample's wasted. Once the required amount is collected, it's time to inseminate the virgin queens. For today's video, we have 3 of them. It's not shown here, but there's a lot of preparation that goes into this. Timing is everything. The drones have to be mature and the virgin queens have to be at the right age for insemination. If either one's off, then the process might not work or be ineffective. Then for the queens, when it's time for insemination, they're gently put to sleep by letting them inhale a bit of carbon dioxide or CO2. The gas basically puts them to sleep so they don't feel any pain or stress during the procedure.
Dili day pwede tayo upan na nato. Si Uto man atong gi-exhale, di ba?
Yan. Tapos papasokin siya. And then, pag nakapasok na yan dyan, you now put her in there.
Automatic lang ito.
Pagpasok dyan, yan, natog na siya. Tapos, eto, year ka na, okay ka na ha?
Kanay bisog ko na.
Bihok man.
Wala pa siya natulog. Tulog na.
Yan, tulog. O, yan. Able.
Mura na yung gingon, ma'am.
Yeah. Tapos kunin yung sting. Pagkuha ng sting,
Parang siya, mga mugulay ka.
While the queen is in that relaxed state, the collected semen is carefully injected into her reproductive tract using a superfine glass needle. It's a really delicate process, just a few
Okay,
minutes
good.
long, but it needs incredibly steady hands and full focus.
okay, enter. Up. Inside. Inject. Yeah.
And congratulations! You're pregnant!
After insemination, her wings are clipped. This makes it easier for beekeepers to handle and identify her later on, especially during inspections or requeening. It also ensures she stays within her designated colony, and it helps prevent her from swarming since she can't fly off anymore. Then, a small, colored sticker with letters or numbers is glued to her thorax for identification. Now, this whole process might look simple in the video, but in reality, it takes years of practice, patience, precision, and meticulous record keeping. Breeders dedicate countless hours to refining their methods and maintaining the delicate balance between genetics, health, and performance. And just to be clear, this video isn't about comparing which one's better, AI or naturally mated queens. Both have their place and are equally important in beekeeping, but especially here in the Philippines, naturally mated queens are actually quite rare because of our low Apis mellifera population, meaning there just aren't enough drones flying around to ensure proper mating. That's where AI breeding comes extra valuable. It allows breeders to maintain strong genetic lines, preserve desirable traits like gentleness and productivity, and make sure queens are properly fertilized even when the drone numbers are limited. The breeder's work is one of the most important roles of beekeeping, in my opinion, because through selective breeding, they help shape the future of our colonies. The queens they produce aren't just calm and productive, They are also better adapted to survive pests, diseases, and changing climates. Some lines are bred to produce more brood, others to store more honey, and the best ones strike the perfect balance of both. Without these breeders, we'd all be starting from scratch every time, dealing with unpredictable genetics, aggressive colonies, or weak hives that can't thrive in different conditions. So the effort they put into every tiny detail, every record, every pairing, that's what keeps the quality of our bees improving generation after generation. Because at the end of the day, a good queen isn't just the heart of the hive, she's the foundation of your entire beekeeping success. Every strong colony, every heavy honey frame, every calm inspection you enjoy, it all begins with her. Bye bye.